don't know why she didn't say nothing. You just assuming she tried to hold it down.
Okay, so
she said she was trying to hold it.
Okay,
that was her reasoning.
So
we don't know.
So why do you think
you don't know? You don't know.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Like you consider the source whenever you get information.
What is the source?
The source is somebody who you don't know. You don't know that character. To be like, yo, she's definitely telling the truth.
What I'm trying to tell you is
she definitely know what she's talking about.
So I'm asking you a question. Is the reality is this, Tone?
Yes.
If he didn't go to jail, if she got bullet fragments in her foot, she was shot. If she would have pointed that man out that night and said he shot me, he would have went to jail. That's it.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
You know, if you on the street, I don't give a fuck where you from, Tone. If you on the street and you got a bullet in you and you point at a nigga and say that's the nigga that shot you, he gonna have to figure it out in the law. They taking you to jail and he gonna have to fight his case.
I agree, but if that's all,
so listen to me. So what I'm trying to explain to you, she obviously didn't do that because he didn't go to jail for that. He was never charged with shooting her. So she didn't say that man right there shot me that night. So obviously she was holding it down.
But was she purposely holding it down, or was it about
that mean? What else? So how she did hold it? She held it down by accident, not on purpose. Like what are you talking about? She didn't tell
you. Asking me a question, right?
What is so? How do you accidentally hold it down, Tom?
This is why. This is how you accidentally hold it down.
Tell me.
At first, you don't know.
You don't know.
Hold on. Because if she knew, like you said, she knew. For certain, she would have, right then and there, when the police came, she would have said it. If she knew, what person do you know get back in the car with the person that shot them if they felt their life was in jeopardy? That's another question.
I never said she felt her life was in jeopardy.
She felt a nigga tried to hurt her.
But she did. You know how many times women get back in the car if the nigga beat the shit out of them? You never seen that?
Hold on, whoa. You just talked to beating the shit out of and shooting somebody, like you said, in domestic situations is totally different. Just like we said with the rape and shooting is totally different.
How?
Beating somebody
You just said
the same way rape is different from a shooting is the same way beating somebody's ass. Because most of the women I talked to about this said, if a nigga shoot me, like nigga beat my ass, but if a nigga shoot me, then a gun is like, ass beating is like teaching you a lesson. Shooting, you might be trying to kill me.
But the thing is this. Listen to me.
If she thought purposely shot him.
Tone, we can sing together. We can rap together. We can sing. We can't talk at the same time. I'll let you talk.
Question you ain't want me to answer.
But I'm trying to tell you, no. I'm trying to explain to you.
But you
trying to rationalize that woman's trauma, Tone.
I'm not rationalizing.
You are. You trying to tell her.
That's how you're taking it. I'm saying don't read under the lines of what I'm saying. I'm saying this. We just don't know until everybody that was there, everybody who could have made a statement. Megan wasn't the only one who didn't make a statement when they could have. It was two other witnesses that also could have made a statement, and all of them. And one was neutral. One ain't have no stake in it. He could have easily said, "I saw what happened."
Well, why would he? For what? For what? If we on the car and the police come and some shit happened domestically between them, I'm not saying nothing to the police.
If somebody got shot, if a woman got shot, same way you just said, if a black woman gets shot, you wouldn't say shit and you felt it was wrong. And
I would have fucked him up. I would have fucked him up. I'm not calling the police.
All right. But somebody else called the police while you beating the nigga ass. They got all y'all niggas locked up. All right, you don't snitch, but you a citizen like the driver was a legal citizen who ain't have no stake in who ain't have no side, who could have easily been like, dog. I just work for security, and this guy, they was drunk, and this guy, I saw him shoot her. Even if he said it was by accident.
So what did he say? So Tone, look, Tone, listen to this. Let me tell you what you saying don't make sense.
What?
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because somebody shot, and nobody said who did nothing. So this is what I'm saying. With your story, he know who shot the person, either it was him or the girl or Tory. He didn't tell nothing. So with your story, your theory is completely wrong. He didn't say nothing about who shot. Somebody definitely shot a gun.
That never was the issue.
Your whole story.
Nobody said nobody. I never even implied that nobody got shot.
Okay, so
I said we don't know who shot her. No. Until everybody comes out.
Let me say what I'm saying. You said this man ain't got no stake in it. Why he didn't just say who shot? Right? That's what you said.
I said both of them. There was
so think about it. They both.
One was her friend.
So listen to. Okay, so just think about what you're saying. Both of them ain't got no stake in it, right?
I said one got stake in it because and it's leaning towards her.
What I'm trying to tell you is 3 people in the car, Tone. Right? 3 people in the car. Somebody shot the gun, right?
Yeah.
Can we agree that somebody shot the gun?
We never do.
So let me just get to my point. So we agree that somebody shot the gun, right?
Yes.
And nobody said who shot it.
Why is that?
That's what we.
Hold on. I got an answer for that.
So tell me what that is.
Nate, hold on. And this, I got a potential answer for that.
Okay, let me hear it.
And the potential answer is when people are drunk and they fighting and there's a gun in the way, it could have been a scuffle. It could have went off by accident, especially if it hit somebody like finger or foot. It could have. Hold on, we getting ready to act like this. We getting ready to know for a fact that this nigga purposely shot her.
But Tone, you keep saying your Tone. I don't know if it was on purpose. It was by accident. I don't know if he was.
Exactly.
But
so
Tone,
until we know all the facts,
whether or not
niggas accidentally shoot themselves.
So Tone. So that means he shot her if it's accident or not.
Hold on. Another thing is, if Megan and homegirl was fighting in the car about this, we don't know if they got into it. We don't know if homegirl tried to grab the joint and he tried to wrestle it out. We don't know. That's a possibility. I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying we just don't know. And if that's the case, then are you going? Let's say this is the case that I'm saying. That he tried to wrestle the gun out of homegirl hand because everybody was drunk and the shit accidentally. Is he the fucking criminal that niggas is trying to make him out to be? Is he really that dude that need to be canceled? Like the way we trying to make him out to be? If that's the case, because I'm not saying it is the case, but it could be.
Tone, the lady was walking away after she was fighting with that man. He was yelling at her out the car. Yes, they was fighting. They was fighting in the fucking club.
Fighting with him.
She was fighting with the nigga the whole night. She got out the car after she was fighting with him.
I didn't say. Listen to my question. Was she only fighting with him?
He was the only person with a gun, Tone. Her friend didn't have no gun.
Yo, he was the only person charged with the gun. The gun was in the car, and all of them was sitting in there. And there was security.
Why he was the only person charged with the gun?
Security.
So I'm asking you. So why was he the only person charged with the gun, Tone?
Huh?
Why was he the only person charged with the gun?
Because he was the black nigga that was the only black nigga in the controversy with the 2 girls.
How they know who was in controversy, Tone? The police don't know who was in controversy. Why was he charged with the gun, Tone?
Maybe the shit was right under his car seat. Maybe when they finish wrestling, like I'm saying, don't act like it and don't look at me crazy.
I'm asking a question.
All right, so let me answer. Maybe, hypothetically, possibly, while they was wrestling and the shit occurred, the shit fell right under him, and everything was going on so crazy. So look, he didn't even and they got out the car or whatever. He didn't even realize the gun was closest to him.
So
and you know that if you've been in the car with niggas and police find everybody with a gun, they gonna most likely charge the nigga who was close.
That's not true, Tone. You know what they're gonna charge? They're gonna charge the nigga who fingerprints is on the gun, Tone. If she shot the gun, her fingerprints is on the gun. They charge the nigga. They charge either the person who takes who says it's my gun,
he got
or the
charged
person
the next day before fingerprints could come back. He got charged with the gun that night. He went to jail for a gun before the fingerprints came back. Them niggas can't see fingerprints right then and there.
Yes, they can. What are you talking about? Your fingerprints come up immediately. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
it take 5 minutes. Yes, they take fingerprints off a gun immediately. Immediately.
I didn't say they take it. I said they don't get the results back that night. They don't.
Why not? Who told you that?
What are you talking about? How they gotta take that shit to the fucking lab or whatever?
So what you saying
to
is
the fingerprint specialist. Those niggas in the precinct ain't fingerprint. They ship that shit to somebody, and it takes time for that shit to come back. Just like they hold you in jail and take your fingerprints, and you sit there until the fucking report comes back that your fingerprint. You don't just get charged automatically unless that shit was just mostly close to you. And it's like, nobody ain't speaking, I'ma just charge you, because you was sitting right here. And the gun was found right where you was sitting. You know what I'm saying?
So they charged him with a gun that he didn't have, that wasn't his.
We don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's so the possibility of fucking endless.
So I just want to answer this. So look, he got charged for the gun. We don't know if it was his. He got charged for the shooting. We don't know if it was his. He got shot. We don't know who it is.
Wait, what?
She got shot. She said he shot it. We don't know if he shot it. So everything happened to him. He's just the only person.
About everything happened to him. Nothing happened to him until yesterday. Nothing happened to that man until yesterday.
The man got charged for the gun from the first day, too.
And walked out. And if they really thought he did it at the time, because you know, as a black man, they don't need much to fucking and to put shit together. They put cases. They'll charge you for some shit and later on drop the charges. Just when the DA try to look at the case, then they'll be like, we can't really fight this case. We're gonna have to drop that and drop it down to this. Like, they'll charge you first and then drop the charges later on down the line. But they're going to charge your ass. Whatever the officer think you may have done, they're going to charge you for that right then and there. Now, whether you get indicted later on, while the proceeding, but as a black man, you know, they don't have no problem charging, especially if they suspect a nigga for shooting some shit.
So why did they suspect him for shooting it, Tone? I'm just confused.
I don't know why you confused.
So basically what's happened is this. The woman lied on Tory. Everybody lied on Tory.
No, and I never, all this time during this conversation, not once did you hear me say she's lying.
You have to be saying it.
No, you have to be taking it.
Okay, so tell me, so what
all I'm saying is, you don't speak on shit until all the facts come out.
So that means that you don't believe her.
No,
she said,
I don't know to believe you or not. So I'm not saying you lying. I just don't know until all the facts come out.
So you saying she's lying?
We'll see. Huh?
You saying she's lying?
I'm saying people lie, and you may be lying, or you may be telling the truth.
So she may be lying.
I don't know yet. She may be lying. She may be mistaken. She was drunk. I'm not saying she's lying. She may be mistaken. She was drunk with her head turned. Like, she may be mistaken. And her friends might have put it in the person.
Question: If you were shot, would you
people that I had problems with that had their back turned, and I didn't see who fired it, I can be mistaken.
Where do you get that story from, Tone? Tell me where you get the story that her back was turned and she don't know. Who told you that?
She said her back was turned.
When she said that?
She looked in her statement. She said, I was walking away, I got hit, I looked back, and I saw Tory looking out the window. That's what she said in her statement.
Where you get this statement from, Tone?
Nigga, I want the same way you got to go back and look at this shit, man.
Go back and look at what?
At what
statement you talking about?
And if you listen,
wait, Tone, where did you get this statement that she didn't see who shot her? Who told you that? She
said, I know you shot me, but while she was explaining it, she said she was walking away from the car, and when she got hit, she looked back. Go back and look at this shit. You just looked at it probably one time and was like, oh, she did it. She ain't lying. Go back and really look and listen to it, because I looked at this shit a couple of times, B. You don't look at it for yourself,
wait.
I looked at that shit a couple of times, B.
So she said that she didn't see him shoot her.
She also said that when they was fighting, she ain't say what they was fighting about. She said, yeah, we got into it. She ain't say who all. You act like.
So I'm asking you. So
side of the story, they don't try to make themselves look like they ain't do shit. She said he shot her for no reason. If he did shoot her, even if the reason wasn't justified, a nigga don't just shoot somebody for no reason. It could be a bullshit reason, but it's still a fucking reason. It could be a fucking... So she said the nigga shot her for no reason. That was her exact word.
She was walking away, Tone.
Huh?
She was walking away. What'd you shoot her for? Tell me the reason that he shot her if she out the car walking away.
Like I said.
I want to know. I'm really trying to get...
Like I said.
I really want to understand what's happening here.
Like I said in the beginning of the shit, she could have got shot on purpose, and if she did, fuck Tory, and she could have got shot accidentally. But however she got shot, she admitted she was walking away. If you was walking away, your back was turned to whoever fucking hit you. She got hit on the back of the foot, not the pinky toe like in Harlem Nights. She got hit in the back of the foot. And if that's the case, if you wanted to, come on, like, if this was you, you would want all this shit to get picked apart if you know you didn't do it. You would want your lawyer saying everything that I'm saying right now on your behalf if you know you didn't do it. Peeping all that shit. And you know that shit, bro.
Tone,
that shit, B.
Tone, this is
black man.
Tone, you bugging.
And I'm
Tone, you bugging.
Tone, you bugging. Breonna Taylor, yeah, she was sleeping in her bed.
Tone, if Toya came home and said a nigga shot her, you gonna say, you know what? We gonna wait and see what happens. Cause you didn't see, you was probably drunk and you don't know who shot you. That's what you gonna say?
Right. Also,
that's what you gonna say?
Wait, what? What you said?
If Toya came home and said, yo, nigga shot me, and pointed at the nigga who shot it, you're gonna say, we gotta wait to see what happened with the charges, because you could be lying.
And Tory's my man, and I know
I said if Toya.
If Toya, somebody who I know all my life, that I know personally all my life.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. But ask me that about somebody else that's from our block that I don't know like that. I don't focus like that.
Who? Tell me somebody that if they told you they got shot on the block that you wouldn't believe they knew who shot them. Tell me one person. Give me a name.
First of all, you and I know.
I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody that's gonna lie and say somebody shot him and did shoot him. I don't know one person on the block. I don't know anybody in the world that I ever met. Any woman that I know that would have shot and said this nigga shot me and it wasn't the person who shot him. I never met that person. So
like I said,
I've never in my life met that person.
Like I said in the beginning of the conversation, there's shit. We've seen a lot of shit and heard a lot of shit in our lives, and there's certain shit it's always gonna be some new shit we never heard of.
You come up to so this is what I'm trying to say. You come to the term then, right? This is the first time in history that a young, successful black woman who has more money than the nigga she fucking with, got more celebrity than the nigga she fucking with. No, listen to me. Listen to me. She got more to do with anything, she got more to lose than anybody in that car. Anybody in that car. She got more to lose than everybody in that car. Decided that she was going to make up a story about a nigga who shot her. And this is the first time in history that happened. You said this day, the biggest hip-hop artist in hip-hop right now lied about the nigga who shot her because we don't know why, but we got to figure out the whole story because she don't know who shot her.
That's what you're saying. I'm saying.
No, that's what you're saying.
I'm sorry. No, I did not say that. Now I never.
You said you don't know.
Exactly. You're saying you're taking I don't know to everything you said.
I'm giving you all
that's how it's getting in your ears right now. I said what I said. I don't know, and neither do you, because you don't know her. Like if you ask me about Toya, Toya's my cousin. I know her. I know
only one story.
She wouldn't lie. There's other bitches on the block.
But tell me why she would lie. Tell me what would she lie? Tell me why she lied. Tell me why.
You don't know.
Give me a reason why she would lie. One reason.
All right, I'm gonna give you a great reason.
Okay.
And this really happened to me.
Okay.
I broke up with my girlfriend about 8 years ago. All I did was want to break up because our relationship, she was used to try to fight me and shit. I don't need that toxicity. We over with on the phone. She pops up at my house. Nah, nigga, it ain't over until I say it's over. Walks in my crib. I tried to get out my house. All I did was take her bags and throw it in the hallway thinking she gonna leave. She was so offended that I took her bags. She called 911 yelling and screaming like this, like I'm beating her ass or something. I leave out the house. She following me down the street. I caught a gun charge and a domestic abuse charge. and I had to cop out to because the DA said in order to do 6 months to do 5 years probation in New York for a gun charge, I had to cop out to the domestic fucking because they knew they didn't have.
Tell me how that has
so hold on, I was young. Hold on, this happened like 15.
But how does that have anything to do with this?
Hold on, because my point is, women will lie off of this when they feelings is involved, or women will just like niggas do all type of like fucked up niggas do fucked up shit. Fucked up women do fucked up shit, and because I witnessed both niggas and girls doing growing up in the hood where you come from, the jury is out for me, my nigga.
She got bullet fragments in her foot.
Let me finish this last point. Even if I
she got bullet fragments in her foot, Tony.
Even if I thought the likelihood,
she was shot.
Even if I thought that the likelihood,
it's like I would have a conversation if a woman came to me and said, "Yo, I was fighting with Tony, this nigga did something to me, and I don't see no bruises on her." I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I don't know." If she come to me with a black eye, and y'all in the house arguing, and 3 other people, and you are the person that's arguing with her, and she got a black eye, and say, "Yo, she didn't have a black eye before she got there, but she walked downstairs with a black eye and said Tone did it," and y'all the person that's beefing, I'm gonna say you punched her in the face, Tone.
Right, but I'm
not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You my man, and you my man. I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt in that situation.
Hold on,
I'm not gonna believe you. If you tell me you didn't punch her in the face, I'm not gonna believe you.
It's not about that she got.
I'm not gonna believe you.
It's not about.
I don't need to hear the jury. Nobody got to come back and say, "Yo, you know what? You got to prove to me who gave you that black eye because you said it was Tone."
Not everybody got to prove it, but people don't. Hold on, I didn't say. I said you right. And if you know the person's character, if you know that they got the type of person to jammed up and shit, and they come at you with a black eye, and you like, this ain't even. And
it don't matter why she got the black eye.
No, I'm not
saying.
I'm not
saying you hit her, and you and the person was beefing, you and I was beefing. She got a black. If she say if you and I was arguing, boom, when she come down, yo, Tone hit me. I'm like, hit you? What he did?
What if she was fighting a girl and the girl gave her a black eye and the nigga or another dude gave her a black eye and her man, she felt like this nigga ain't fucking protect me, so on some spiteful shit, I'ma tell niggas you did it. What if that can happen? That has happened.
Okay, so
that has happened.
So Tone,
and if you act like the shit like that don't happen, that's not even on your part.
So answer this: when that happens, do the nigga go to jail or he say, "Yo, her friend punched her in the face"?
Say that again.
So do the nigga go to jail and risk his whole life, or do he say, "Yo, her friend was the one who punched her in the face"?
First of all, I'm
asking you a question. If a friend punched her in the face, why Tory ain't say her friend shot her?
Because a lot of us growing up, when we grew up, it's like, let the police do their job.
What job? It's no other job. Nigga, it's only 2 stories. She said he shot you and they locking you up. Nobody else ain't doing that. Who's going to do the job, Tory? Who is going to do the job?
It's 4 stories.
Who's doing the job?
Who's doing what job?
Look, she said he shot her. He locked up. Nobody else is going to jail but Tory. Who else going to do the job? Tell me what job he going to do. What's going to be his defense? Because if somebody else shot him, he know who it is. Why he ain't say this person shot her? Because somebody shot her.
You know how many?
I want to know. Tone, no. This is simple.
Shit I know.
Tone, this is simple.
First of all, you know who robbed the cab driver, right? And you was facing 7. You knew who robbed the cab driver and didn't say nothing, right? You knew firsthand. Yeah, all right. So that answers your question, my nigga. Because you let the police do their job, and if you gotta go down, you go down. That's the code we live by, right? We don't talk to the police, right? That's what you said. You said we don't. That's what I know. You know. That's why I respected you all these years. Because you're right. We don't talk.
But I was in the streets, Tone. Tory in the street, nigga. He a rapper. And he in a car with people.
As black people, but we not. And I'm going back. And I'm going back.
This man's a regular rapper. Somebody, listen to me. He losing his whole. Look. He got a security guard. It's a security guard and Megan's friend in the car. So he gonna face 20. He gonna face 22 years. Look. He gonna face 22 years in jail for Megan's friend and the security guard. Because one of them shot him if he didn't do it. So he's going to do 22 years.
That's how you looking at it. He's just looking at it.
Listen to me.
He's looking at it like you was facing 7 years or 10 years or 15 or whatever you was facing, knowing who did the shit and didn't fucking tell.
But that's a different story, Tony.
No, it's still you in the same.
This was my man. I did time for my man.
Something you didn't.
No, Tone. I did time for my mans. I did time for my niggas. These are people that have no allegiance. I was in the street and I did time for my niggas. I was
You did time for some niggas that know that you was serving time for some shit they know they did.
But it's just what I'm trying to explain to you is this.
And those was your niggas?
It's completely different, Tory.
Yo, you know, first of all, every fucking case on the United States is a unique case. No matter if you, every case is different. So why you saying it's totally different? Every case is totally different.
Look.
All this many shit you gotta factor in with each individual case.
I want you to get this,
and
right?
until the truth comes
let me
out,
tell you this.
The jury is out. And even if I
but I'm gonna tell you some real
I'm not gonna get on. I'm not gonna get on social media until I know for.
You know why? So let me tell you the flip side. There's a bunch of niggas on social media calling that lady a liar every day.
He didn't call her a liar. He just said he didn't.
No, I didn't say him. I said it's a bunch of people
but it
every day, and you just quiet. He get harassed. No. He did. He went on there and said, "You know you lying. You know I ain't shoot you."
Dude.
He got that lady dealing with trauma. You don't give a fuck about that, Tone.
He
dealing with trauma every day.
We all dealing with trauma.
Call that lady. It's niggas like y'all that we all be lying every day, my nigga. Every day. Every day.
When you say
every day. She is a fucking victim, and she got to deal with niggas calling her liar for getting shot every fucking day.
So the story.
Where?
When both of them got both of them got half people on their side and half people on against.
My nigga, did she make a song about Tory Lanez shooting her?
He made a song about what's going on in his life
Did she make a song about it, Tone?
You make music about what's going on in your life.
If he
Jigga made a song called Not Guilty.
Think about this.
When Jigga made a song called Not Guilty, when he Hov made a song called Not Guilty in the process when he was going through that shit with Lanez and them niggas.
And he apologized. Did you hear when he apologized?
All right, look, you act. See now you.
I'm asking you a question. Did he not apologize?
See what you doing right now. What you doing right now?
But he stabbed him.
You said where they do that at. I was answering you. You said where do they make music about some shit?
Well,
I gave you another perfect analogy of a nigga who talked about crime shit and said he didn't do it. That's all that man said in that whole album. I didn't do it, and I still love you, and I still want you back. He didn't try to assassinate her character. If you listen to that album, he was like, "Oh, you mistaken, man. Your friends is in your fucking ear trying to get you to take me down." That's what that whole album was about. It wasn't assassinating her character, but you shaking it like that man was like, "Yeah, I ain't shoot you, and you a lying bitch." He ain't do none of that shit.
But he said he did shoot her. She ain't make one song about it, Tone. Look, just think about it. She got shot, right? She didn't capitalize. She ain't make no music about it. She ain't doing no interviews about it. She came on one time after 1,000 niggas called her a liar and said what happened. He done made stories about it. He done made music about it. She ain't capitalizing off it at all. She trying to take him down.
She ain't bust a freestyle about getting shot in the foot?
Huh?
She ain't bust a freestyle on social media about her getting shot in the foot?
No, she didn't say who shot her.
And he said he ain't say who shot her either.
He said he didn't shoot her.
Exactly. He said, "I don't know who shot you." He said, "I'm not telling who shot you, but I know it wasn't me." That's what he said. That's what he said. And she's saying on social media, "This nigga shot me." So she's making